Hey guys, it's Brandon here, your Emperor. I hope you're all doing very, very well. I wanted to do a development video. I was sat here, and I was just having a bit of a think actually, while I was doing solitude. 'Cause I'm currently doing the landscaping, and I was kind of reflecting on my life a little bit, bit of a deep thought type situation. And I wanted to share a little bit about me because there's some things you don't know, and I wanted to share these things. I've spoke about depression a little bit. Um, Well, here it goes. Um, a lot of people didn't know. A lot of people don't know. I spoke about it a little bit in my public speaking when I did public speaking a couple of years back. That I had nothing growing up. I had nothing. I was in poverty. I grew up in poverty. I had a parent. I had a dad that wasn't really there. I had a mother who was. She did her best, but she was struggling with her own issues in life. And I kind of grew. I was quite independent. I grew up quickly. Maybe not in the best ways, but quickly. And I became kind of my own person. I kind of did things for myself. And something that, you know, something I kind of did. Some of the things I did weren't particularly brilliant when I grew up. I was always somebody who wasn't really either liked or I was loved, and I was surrounded by people who didn't really like me, who stabbed me in the back, and slagged me off, and tended to shut me up all the time. Your opinion's not welcome here. You're an idiot. You don't deserve to be heard. And I had that, guys. Honestly, many people have, and I had that growing up. My voice wasn't heard. It wasn't. People didn't want to hear it. So I became quite opinionated and a bit arrogant, to be honest, as I was growing up. And it got. It took me a while. Like, it wasn't until I was about 21 or 22 when I finally matured up. The teenage years were rough. My childhood was rough. Teenage years were pretty rough. I'm not even going to deny it to you guys. I did some things I'm not proud of. Substances. I've drunk. I used to drink quite a bit. I've done. I've done a few other substances I'm not proud of either. I used to do a bit of crime here and there as well. It's all gone now, but luckily I never got bloody caught. But I've hurt some people as well in my time. Really hurt some people, and I have to say I reflected a little bit on that in my time. And you really do reflect more when you get older, and you either reflect it in a positive way or a negative way. I like to think I've done it in a positive way, and I've shared it with people with my public speaking. I've helped some people, and one person's enough. If I can help somebody, just one person, I'll be happy with that. And a situation came about where I was living on my own. I was about 18, and I had no idea what I was doing. Not a clue. And I ended up getting in about 5 grand's worth of debt over a 2-year period with various things like catalogues, the bank, so many different things. And I ended up, I declared bankruptcy. I was bankrupt at the age of 19, because I moved back in with my mum when I was 19, and I ended up being bankrupt at 19. It was the only way to fix it, because I had nothing. Like I had nothing. I was worthless. Right. I left school with nothing. I was worthless. I had nothing. This is what I had. Right. I had a 360, a TV, a cracked screen phone, and clothing. That's what I had. I had nothing. I had no penny. I came to mum with no money, with not a penny to my name. I smoked a lot. I was a heavy smoker. I quit smoking cold turkey. I do that. I did that for 3 years. I quit smoking, and my debts were finally cleared. And I'll tell you one of the interesting, one of the coolest moments in my life was when I was 20, I was working in retail. I wasn't making very much. And my debts were finally gone, in a sense. They were being, I had to wait a year for them to be completely gone. Pretty much you can't, for a whole year you're not allowed to take out a loan or anything. My credit rating was non-existent anyway, so I couldn't do it anyway. But you know what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, so I bought it for Xbox One that I'm using now. £129 it cost, it was used. I've never been so excited because it was the first time I ever bought something outright. I earned the money, I saved it up a little bit because I had very little money, but I saved it up and I bought it, right? I bought Skyrim. Skyrim was the first game I bought from Xbox One, and I also had Minecraft a little bit later on because I had the 360 Minecraft, which tied in the world. And I put a lot of effort into the world, but I've discussed this before. I put a lot of my personal depression and anxiety feelings into the world, and it's kind of what it is now. So anyway, then things kind of built up. I got my qualifications, which I never had. I got my level 2s in English and maths, something small but relevant. I had that, and I bought a new TV because my TV broke. I bought that outright. That was a cool feeling as well. Nice TV. Only £200, but it was a nice TV. And then I bought myself a laptop from my old one because I bought a small one, with my own money, which it was alright. Then I bought a big one, which is that one. Right, so I bought that laptop. It cost me about £550 outright. Half of my wages gone. Great feeling though, you know what I mean? And that's the feelings I love, I finally feel like I'm worth something. I built myself up. It's taken time, and this world is a big example, it's built up over time. And that's what I want to share with you guys, it can get better when you're having your down times. Light is there at the end of the tunnel. No one really helped me though. Some people gave me the tools, I just did it myself. And that's the thing, right? Only you can really sort your life out when you're having downtime. When you're having a really bad day, you're the only person that can actually sort it out, believe me. Don't ever rely on other people to sort your problems out. I've learned from experience. I'm quite a to myself person. I have very little friends. I've only a few friends. And they don't even live near me anymore. I speak to them. I'm planning on seeing one in a couple of weeks when things get calmer. But that's as far as it goes. I'm very to myself. I don't really like socialising with people. Too many people, because people cause problems. That's my experience, and I think it's a fact in my experience over time. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys. But don't necessarily be on social, because I'm not necessarily on social. I just don't try and get people close to me, because it's just I don't need to. But I have you guys. You have enough. And I just wanted to share this little thing with you because I was having a bit of a kind of one of those moments where you kind of reflect a little bit. So I hope this has been informative for you. I hope you kind of get to know me a little bit more. I hope you take care. And if you've got any questions or comments, feel free to message me. Alright guys, see you later.